Welcome back everybody to another ice fishing video. Today we're going to be trying a new pond called Woods Pond. We're not specifically targeting trout today, although that's our favorite fish to catch because we like to eat them. But there is brown trout there, and there's probably a lot of like bass and pickerel and perch and stuff like that. So we're basically just trying to get as many flags possible and get fish up through the ice. We're also going to be putting these Temu ice fishing gloves to the test and see how waterproof and warm they are. My hopes aren't crazy high for these, but it's always a good try. We're also going to be trying out the new jig pole tip-up trap thing. That's also from Temu. Alrighty, we made it to our afternoon spot. We're just gonna be going for a couple hours and see if we can get any good afternoon bites. It looks a little bit windy out, so I'm hoping it's not too bad. A little bit of a breeze, but I think we'll be okay. Jeez guys, it was a hassle setting this shack up because of the wind. Holy crap. I had to tie it down as quick as I could. You can probably barely hear me because of the wind right now, but it was blowing away. I had to hold on to it. It's about to turn into a big red kite. But now I'm going to start setting up in here. I'll drill a hole in here for my jig pole. I'll probably just set it up on that jig trap for now, and then I'll go drill some more holes and set the rest of the traps up. I didn't get any wetness through my gloves when I was just scooping snow, so we'll put it to the test and see if it gets wet from the slush and water. I don't know, it's gonna suck if they... Yeah, that is not waterproof, dude. Oh my god, dude, that is not waterproof at all. Wow, yeah, it's like 13. I'll probably just throw a worm on that hook and let it sit in here while I go set the other traps, and then probably do some jigging with it. Jeez, hopefully we can get 5 holes out of that Bauer battery with a foot of ice. We'll see. Alright, we're gonna set the Temu jig pole tip up. Open these arms up, tighten that down. And this comes up, tighten that down. Grab the little spike screw, screw this in there. There you go. Wiggling pretty good on there. I'm gonna drop them down all the way to the bottom first and see how deep the water is. Wow, I guess it's way more shallow than I thought it was gonna be. Alright, well, I guess I'll just let this sit. I guess I should have set it up further away so the line could have dropped straight down. I could back it up, but if we take some line, grab it with this hook, and set so that when this pulls, whoa, exactly that will happen. So we should hear that from outside if it were to happen to go off. I don't know if you can hear me because of this wind, but I just drilled 4 holes around the shack. I'm allowed 5 lines in the water, so we'll have our line inside the shack and then the 4 on the outside. Now I just gotta go set the traps. Gosh, I wish it weren't windy today. Alright, let's get our lucky minnow out. There you go. I think we got a flag. Looks like we got a flag over here. Holy crap! Thank goodness! Don't see it spinning. Oh yeah, we got something. Oh, what is it? Oh no! It was a nice brown. Oh, it broke the hook off. No. Oh, that was a nice one, man. Actually, that might have been a pickerel because it just snapped that off. It just looked like a brown at first. It snapped that right off, man. Well, I'm gonna go set that last trap up and see if I got any more hooks. That sucks. Well, luckily I found some hooks. It probably snapped off because this is a really thin leader, and then the sharp teeth just broke it right off. We've had that happen many other times. Alright, I'll go set this one and see if we get more flags. I hope we do. That was pretty quick, that first one. Holy crap, you guys. It's a cold one. I cranked the heat to high today. I just made it back in the shack finally. I'm so bummed about that fish we lost, man. That was a good one, dude. It was pulling pretty good on the line, and then as soon as it was about to come up through the hole, it broke right off because of that thin leader. But now I'm just gonna sit in the shack, hang out, eat some candy, and keep peeking out at our traps and see if we get any flags, and then I'll do some jigging. No action on this thing yet. I'm probably gonna take it off, jig it around a bit, because it is just a worm sitting on there. I could dead stick a minnow. I don't know if it's because it got so cold. They're not used to it being so cold because they've been in a coldish temperature mudroom, but they all just sank and died. So might just have to dead stick some. I hope the ones on the traps didn't die right away, but I mean, something got that one, so if that one's okay, then hopefully the rest of them are fine. Alright, let's take this bad boy back off of here. That's what I was hoping to hear while I was out there, but nope. Let's try to do some jigging. I'm having a little beef jerky snack. Man, if our only flag today is a fish that broke off the line, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. It's gonna suck real bad packing all this stuff up by myself. That's one thing that sucks about coming along. I mean, it's very chill, very relaxing, laid back when you go by yourself, but it's not fun packing everything up and bringing it back by yourself. I will take the excitement though from that flag. That was good. I was so excited about that. It was a nice fish, and then boom, snapped off, bro. Oh. I haven't had any bites on the jig pole either. Let's try dead sticking. My net is completely frozen. This little itty bitty guy. Just throw it right on the jig. Just like that. We'll throw it around down there and see if it will attract anything more so than the worm. Dude, this is literally like some of my favorite chocolate right here. This milk chocolate orange, bro. So fire. Boy, it's cold out here. The sun looks like it's starting to go down. I'm gonna try to stay longer though, just because I really want to pull a fish through the ice. But at least the walk to the truck isn't too far, but still, it's only gonna get colder from now. Man, it's cold and dark now, guys. I just took all the traps in, and I think I'm gonna try and pack this shack up as quick as possible before it gets dark. Holy crap, guys. I did it. I stuffed it all in the bag. That's always the worst part. Now it's pretty darn dark, and I'm pretty darn cold. Holy crap. I guess it's kind of pretty though. I guess that's one other good thing about ice fishing, is it's kind of pretty and peaceful out here. I'd rather be catching fish though. Well guys, we were more happy to be back I hate when I get back to my truck and I'm freezing and then I just slur my words because my mouth is like frozen. Oh boy, I'm warming back up though. As I was saying, do you ever feel more happy to be back in your truck than after you've been ice fishing? Me too. Well, I'm gonna upload this video and try to zoom in on the fish I almost caught. Write in the comments below what kind of fish you think it was, if I can't figure it out by, you know, looking at the video on my computer instead of a tiny GoPro screen. I've come to the conclusion that this fish is a brown trout. You can see based on the mouth right here, it comes to a point just like a trout, and the coloring on his body is that brownish gold color with the spots. I can't wait to see you guys in the next ice fishing video. Hopefully we don't repeat what happened today and lose our fish and our hook. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.